Language Foundations Vocabulary Flashcards, helping you achieve understanding.
Become angry. He angers easily. The state of being angry. A strong emotion. A feeling that is oriented toward some real or supposed grievance. Belligerence aroused by a real or supposed wrong, personified as one of the deadly sins. Make angry. The news angered him. Become angry. The state of being angry. A humor that was once believed to be secreted by the liver and to cause irritability and anger. An irritable, petulant feeling. A strong emotion. A feeling that is oriented toward some real or supposed grievance. A strong emotion. A feeling that is oriented toward some real or supposed grievance. Belligerence aroused by a real or supposed wrong, personified as one of the deadly sins. A retirement plan that allows you to contribute a limited yearly sum toward your retirement. Taxes on the interest earned in the account are deferred. A militant organization of Irish nationalists who used terrorism and guerrilla warfare in an effort to drive British forces from Northern Ireland and achieve a united independent Ireland. Belligerence aroused by a real or supposed wrong, personified as one of the deadly sins. Belligerence aroused by a real or supposed wrong, personified as one of the deadly sins. Intense anger, usually on an epic scale. Go through, mental or physical states or experiences. Experience vertigo. Undergo or live through a difficult experience. Undergo. Undergo an emotional sensation or be in a particular state of mind. Have first-hand knowledge of states, situations, emotions, or sensations. An event is apprehended. A surprising experience. The accumulation of knowledge or skill that results from direct participation in events or activities. A man of experience. The content of direct observation or participation in an event. He had a religious experience. The general atmosphere of a place or situation and the effect that it has on people. The feel of the city excited him. Examine by touch. Come to believe on the basis of emotion, intuitions, or indefinite grounds. I feel that he doesn't like me. Perceive by a physical sensation, e.g., coming from the skin or muscles. Examine, a body part, by palpation. A property perceived by touch. Undergo an emotional sensation or be in a particular state of mind. An intuitive awareness. He has a feel for animals. Be conscious of a physical, mental, or emotional state. My cold is gone, I feel fine today. Be felt or perceived in a certain way. The ground feels shaky. Find by testing or cautious exploration. Grope or feel in search of something. Have a feeling or perception about oneself in reaction to someone's behavior or attitude. You make me feel naked. Manual stimulation of the genital area for sexual pleasure. The girls hated it when he tried to sneak a feel. Pass one's hands over the sexual organs of. Produce a certain impression. It feels nice to be home again. Undergo passive experience of. The arousal of strong emotions and emotional behavior. Any strong feeling. An unpardonable sin entailing a total loss of grace. An unpardonable sin entailing a total loss of grace. Theologians list 7 mortal sins. Call forth emotions, feelings, and responses. Deduce a principle, or construe a meaning. Derive by reason. Elicit a solution. Call forth emotions, feelings, and responses. Cause to start burning. Call forth emotions, feelings, and responses. Cause to start burning. The setting sun kindled the sky with oranges and reds. Catch fire. The dried grass of the prairie kindled, spreading the flames for miles. Call forth emotions, feelings, and responses. Evoke sympathy. Summon into action or bring into existence, often as if by magic. Evoke or provoke to appear or occur. Call to mind. This remark evoked sadness. Deduce a principle, or construe a meaning. Call forth emotions, feelings, and responses. Evoke or provoke to appear or occur. Her behavior provoked a quarrel between the couple. Provide the needed stimulus for. Annoy continually or chronically. Call forth emotions, feelings, and responses. Provide with fuel. Oil fires the furnace. Start firing a weapon. Go off or discharge. The gun fired. The process of combustion of inflammable materials producing heat and light and, often, smoke. Fire was one of our ancestors' first discoveries. Start or maintain a fire in. Fire the furnace. Feelings of great warmth and intensity. Become ignited. The furnace wouldn't fire. The act of firing weapons or artillery at an enemy. Hold your fire until you can see the whites of their eyes. Intense adverse criticism. Clinton directed his fire at the Republican Party. Terminate the employment of. Discharge from an office or position. The boss fired his secretary today. Cause to go off. Fire a gun. Destroy by fire. A fireplace in which a relatively small fire is burning. They sat by the fire and talked. A severe trial. He went through fire and damnation. Bake in a kiln so as to harden. Fire pottery. Drive out or away by or as if by fire. The soldiers were fired. Fuel that is burning and is used as a means for cooking. Put the kettle on the fire. Generate an electrical impulse. The neurons fired fast. Once thought to be one of 4 elements composing the universe, Empedocles. The event of something burning, often destructive. They lost everything in the fire. Call forth emotions, feelings, and responses. Arouse pity. Summon into action or bring into existence, often as if by magic. Stop sleeping. To begin moving. Cause to become awake or conscious. Cause to be alert and energetic. Stimulate sexually. This movie usually arouses the male audience. Call forth emotions, feelings, and responses. Raise a smile. Summon into action or bring into existence, often as if by magic. Raise the specter of unemployment. Cause to become alive again. Raise from the dead. The act of raising something. Firemen learn several different raises for getting ladders up. Cause to puff up with a leaven. Invigorate or heighten. Cause to assemble or enlist in the military. Raise an army. The amount of salary is increased. He got a 3% raise. Give a promotion to or assign to a higher position. An upward slope or grade, as in a road. Put an end to. Raise a siege. Put forward for consideration or discussion. Raise the question of promotions. Raise from a lower to a higher position. Move upwards. Increase. Cultivate by growing, often involving improvements by means of agricultural techniques. We raise hogs here. Construct, build, or erect. Raise in rank or condition. Look after a child until it is an adult. Raise a family. Activate or stir up. Raise a mutiny. Bet more than the previous player. Bid, one's partner's suit, at a higher level. Bring, a surface or a design, into relief in cause to project. Raised edges. Cause to be heard or known, express or utter. Raise a shout. Collect funds for a specific purpose. The president raised several $1 million for his college. Create a disturbance, especially by making a great noise. Raise hell. Establish radio communications with. They managed to raise Hanoi last night. Increasing the size of a bet, as in poker. I'll see your raise and double it. Multiply, a number, by itself a specified number of times. 8 is 2 raised to the power 3. Pronounce, vowels, by bringing the tongue closer to the roof of the mouth. Raise your O. Raise the level or amount of something. Raise my salary. The act of restraining power or action or limiting excess. His common sense as a bridle to his quick temper. Anger or take offense. She bridled at his suggestion to elope. Headgear for a horse. Includes a headstall and bit and reins to give the rider or driver control. Put a bridle on. Bridle horses. Respond to the reins, as of horses. Get very angry. He will raise the roof when he hears this. Clean by means of steaming. Steam clean the upholstered sofa. Travel by means of steam power. The ship steamed off into the Pacific. Cook something by letting steam pass over it. Just steam the vegetables. Emit steam. The rainforest was literally steaming. Get very angry. Her indifference to his amorous advances really steamed the young man. Rise as vapor. Water at boiling temperature diffused in the atmosphere. Something that is desired intensely. His rage for fame destroyed him. Behave violently, as if in state of a great anger. An interest followed with exaggerated zeal. It was all the rage that season. A feeling of intense anger. His face turned red with rage. A state of extreme anger. She fell into a rage and refused to answer. Be violent, as of fires and storms. Feel intense anger. Violent state of the elements. The sea hurled itself in thundering rage against the rocks. A feeling of intense anger. State of violent mental agitation. Classical mythology. The hideous snake-haired monsters, usually 3 in number, who pursued unpunished criminals. A feeling of intense anger. Hell hath no fury like a woman scorned. The property of being wild or turbulent. A feeling of anger and animosity. Having one's hackles or dander up. A passing state of anger and resentment. A feeling of anger and animosity. Having one's hackles or dander up. Small scales from animal skins or hair or bird feathers that can cause allergic reactions in some people. A persisting angry mood.
Become our student and get access to effective and free educational materials. Subscribe to our YouTube channel to become a part of our growing YouTube community and to learn English effectively.